Hello. Hey, it's about that time again. Time for one of these. I forgot what I even called them. Was it Game and Chill Cast or something? I honestly kind of forgot. But we're back for another one of these. This time we're playing Superb Mario World. Let me turn on the audio. Oh god. Oh god. Talk about chill by knocking things over. Anyway, but yeah, Super Mario World. I think we're starting off with like games I've like played before. I think we probably will just do that all the time. But just want to stick to familiar games so that I can focus on the topics I'm talking about. Because I don't want to make it like a let's play, more like a podcast. It's like 30% let's play. Okay, that's the goal. But anyway, yeah, Super Mario World, classic. I think I'm not sure where I heard this from. Maybe like Did You Know Gaming or something like that. When I was watching those, I've been watching a bunch of those like a while ago. Apparently, like, or maybe it wasn't that. I don't know. Well, I found out somewhere, some history thing. Like apparently, Super Mario World wasn't like. I mean, it was Mario, and people were like, "Oh shit, Mario! I like Mario." And then, but like, it wasn't like as impressive. But then Donkey Kong Country came out, and they're like, "Oh my god." Oh my god, So yeah, that's. I remember hearing that. I'm not sure about that though. Don't take me for granted. Don't take me for granted. People get that confused. I think. I don't even know anymore. Don't take it for granted. Like, what is granted? What do you mean granted? Like, what do you mean by? What did I just do? Honestly don't know. I was not really paying attention. I don't know if See, that's the thing. Like, I can refer to the game sometimes, but yeah, I haven't thought about how things are gonna work with the podcast or whatever. Like, if I ever put this on an audio-only service, a la Spotify or iTunes, iTunes and Spotify. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I honestly have no clue how to even like put stuff on there. I think you can just upload on Spotify. I heard that was a thing. I'm not sure though. I really don't know. I feel like maybe it's not. Maybe I heard BS somewhere. But yeah, maybe at some point we'll do that. For now, I think we should. I'm gonna focus on growing this idea. Which makes sense. I think that's the way we gotta go. Yeah, Super Mario. So yeah, let's talk about the game a little bit. Man, I think I said last podcast I was gonna set up like topics to talk about, just as an outline. But at this point, it's 3 minutes in and I've already talked about like 5 things. Super Mario World. We kind of touched on how this game was like Donkey Kong Country. I think it very much is. Oh no, it's not like. Fuck, what am I talking about? It got its thunder stolen by Donkey Kong Country, and I don't know. I've played Donkey Kong Country, and it is very yummy. I think it's because it was different, really. And Donkey Kong was like just as famous as Mario. That's probably what it has to do with that. But this game on its own is like, it's like the pinnacle of the 2D Mario, really. Although, I mean, I don't know. Have they made a 2D Mario like this in a while? I mean, they kind of have with the new Super Mario Bros. Ooh, but at the same time, that's like its own thing. I haven't made a Mario with its original. Like, I don't know. Like this, I think this game has its own pace to it. It's it feels different than the new Mario's. Although in Mario Maker they made it like the same kind of. It's weird, but yeah, we haven't seen like an original 2D Mario in like a gazillion years, and I think people are yearning for that, for sure. People want like I forget the artist's name, but like the art that appears in Mario 3D World, where you're like selecting a character, or like just like all the artist that does all like it's like a cartoon version of Mario you see everywhere. It's like for all the promotion. I feel like if we got. People are always like, we got to get that artist to make a Mario game, and wouldn't that be so cool, And I think I would agree with that, because that is a nice art style. I'm not sure how it would look like animated, maybe a little cursed, but yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. But yeah, Super Mario World is a great game. It's a solid spicy meatball. It's on the spiceometer. I give it a nice 5 out of 5 or whatever. I don't know. Number scores are kind of hard to do, you know. I remember I think the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, that game just came out, right? Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. If you haven't heard of that game, it's very good. I feel like it kind of went under the radar a little bit, just because it's well, first of all, like, what the hell's a Xenoblade? You know, no one's heard of that before. But Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't know if there's a Xenoblade game or like if they're related to any other things with the Xeno name, but yeah, that's like the first game of its kind, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, it came out on the Wii, and I don't know how well it sold, but like I heard, I could be totally wrong, but I think it was a GameStop exclusive, so nobody like bought it except some people, and the people who bought it were like, oh my god, this game's legendary. It's like a JRPG that's like really long, and it has like a battle system where it's kind of in real time, but you also pick moves at the same time while you're moving, and but you're still attacking constantly. And I guess the characters and story are what people are drawn to about it. And if you've played Smash Bros and heard of Shulk, then you know, oh yeah, that guy, he's from Xenoblade Chronicles, guys. So there's that. But yeah, that dude, he's from that game, and I think, the game wasn't. I don't think people really took notice to it. I mean, they did. People took notice to it, and I think Smash helped do that when he was announced for Smash Wii U. But yeah, and then I think they also ported it to 3DS, the new 3DS, because apparently they couldn't do it on the old one. It looked crusty as hell in the 3DS because it's kind of a big game, but they got a 3DS port, and very little people bought that also. Ugh, man, I just had pizza for dinner, so I'm like burpy, I guess. But yeah, I've talked about Xenoblade Chronicles for like 2 minutes. Sipping water. That was because I think I was talking about review scores. Jeez. I said the review score, it's 5 out of 5 from Mario World. But that I was going to talk about how the Xenoblade Chronicles review, okay, I forgot to mention, the Definitive Edition just came out, right? They just did a remastered port for the Nintendo Switch. So now that game's going to be, it's going to get the attention I think it deserved. I mean, it has attention, definitely. But like, and now that it's fully accessible on the Nintendo Switch, it's like, hell yeah. People can now experience this game and its quality, and it's remastered, and there's added content. So yeah, and then okay, I was bringing that up because I thought of review scores, and when I was reminded of reviews, I remembered that IGN they completely just annihilated a review. I mean, I haven't really seen it. That's the thing. So I can't really speak for myself, but I saw a clip of just how they butchered names in the review, and how I don't know. God, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just heard the review was really bad for IGN there. They took the review down. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the reviewer, but at the same time, you messed up, bro. So that's what happens, But yeah, all right, yeah. Super Mario World. We're already at the castle here in Super Mario World. That's crazy. Isn't that insane how you can play this game and beat World 1 in 10 minutes? Ain't that so wild, bro? But yeah, yeah, I think I did this kind of last week. It was earlier in the week. I'm doing this kind of late. This video it might go up Saturday. It's gonna go up Saturday, officially, because it's midnight. I'm recording this, but I mean, I'm trying to make these Friday every week, but it's gonna come up Saturday, and that's fine. It's not a big deal, I mean, I'm not really good at upload schedules anyway. Look at the Guy Creates channel. It's deteriorating in the upload schedule. But yeah, speaking of that, the Guy Creates, right? That's a thing, right? I'm working on. I'm sure. I think this podcast should come out before that video comes out. The Guy Creates. I'm making a video on Back to the Future, which is you know, what the hell? You haven't, oh my god, someone's calling me. Stu, what the hell? You haven't fucking talked about a movie yet on The Guy Creates. Which, I mean, maybe some of you are wondering that if you've ever seen my content before. But if not, I hope you check it out because I work hard on that shit. I spend a lot of time on those videos, although it really depends on how it's made, because sometimes I make it in completely different ways. Like the Back to the Future video obviously had to go through a different approach. I went with a more JonTron inspired approach, although he hasn't really done movies in a while, and he more or less tackles like weird stuff, and not like just like good movies. So it's just Back to the Future, and also, I mean, obviously he doesn't do that because the copyright system of YouTube will just eat his ass straight up. Like, he would be so screwed. I mean, I mean, I might be screwed when I upload this video. Although, I mean, I don't want to. Here's the thing. I have some artistic integrity. You know, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't want to like flip the movie so that it's undetectable. You know, I really hate that just because it just, I don't know, like. Since it's a popular movie and everyone's already seen it and they know how it looks, it'd be so weird to have it flipped and people are like, oh yeah, you flipped the movie. Of course you did, you know. But what I did is just like, oh, there's Yoshi, bye, friend. That should count. Like, I feel like that. Come on, man. Come on, Nintendo. Jesus. Come on, Nintendo. Fix this immediately. Add a patch. God. But yeah, what was I saying? Back to the Future. Yeah. What I did is I shrunk the movie kind of to make it so there's like a really big like black background behind it. It looks smaller, and I'm thinking that like, okay, it's not like annoying, like it's not like a stupid JPEG of a TV and then the movie, you know. I mean, I might come up with something that does that. I kind of did that before, but it looked ugly. I took a picture of my TV and then green. It was on the screen. It was green. It was like a green picture, a green background. So I would try and chroma key out the screen and then put the movie in. But you know, I looked at it. And I was like, this looks disgusting, and I just didn't do it. Like if I just, here's the thing, right? I don't remember where I heard this from. I don't know who said it. I don't know who done said it. You can call me out for stealing words, but I remember hearing somewhere that like I don't think, I mean, YouTube's content ID systems is a problem for sure, but then another problem is just copyright in general. I mean, copyright, sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, the fair use thing, right? Fair use is totally like, it's oh God, I lost my train of thought for some reason. Fair use is just totally, I mean, I don't think it's, especially on YouTube, isn't like as a respected thing, you know, because a lot of the time your video will be taken down because you featured more than 15 seconds of this popular song, you know. But there's some people that will, you know, what if you're trying to analyze that song, or what if you're trying to analyze a movie, but you know, you had to shrink it down or play it in reverse, you know. It sucks. Like, now there's always piracy, but I feel like at this point, it's the internet is already chock filled of piracy, you know. So I feel like that's inevitable. But I don't know. I think the content ID system needs some work on YouTube, and also just the copyright system in general, and just everywhere. I think. I mean, if. I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing stopping any sort of corporation being like, okay, hey, you put our movie in this, get out of here. You know, because there's just, it's like, why, like, if you're gonna make a YouTube video discussing why Back to the Future is a good movie, but then you use the movie and then you get copyright striked, and it's like, well, the person isn't gonna fight a corporation, you know, and you know, why do that? And what's, you know, it's just not good. Although I'm not sure. I might I'm not finished with the video yet, but I plan to finish it like a little early than like Monday. I think I'd finish it probably tomorrow actually. But yeah, I plan to finish it a little early just so I can like try and I don't know if there's a way you can like upload. Ooh, I died in Mario for the first time. I've died. I have 18 lives in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna upload it early and see if the copyright system detects anything. I'm not sure if that's if it's unlisted, I think that's possible. I'm not sure. I don't know if it has to be public or not. If we'll find out. I mean, I'll find out for sure. But yeah, that's my rant, I guess, on copyright in general. Because fair use is like, sometimes it's just like not. I just wish that, like, you know, sometimes you want more creative freedom. You want to be able to. I mean, I get, like, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't know. I get posting a song and, like, you know, not adding anything to it, and like, okay, yeah, that's blatant copyright, or just stealing a song, like writing something and then, you know, it's exactly like the original, you know, it's sampling it. I mean, I don't know about sampling either, because like if you sample a song, you're completely changing the source material to something new. But if you're not, if you're just adding a nice drum beat to it or something, that's to me that's like off the table. You can't do that. But I think like sampling it and making it different enough, that to me makes sense. Like if it's a rap song sampling something, like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think like someone's got to look at that and be like, okay, we need to reevaluate this. All right. I mean, I totally get it if people want to be protective of their stuff and how it's used. Totally get that, but at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're already on the slippery slope because we're on the internet's a thing, and people, they want to make videos like discussing stuff about movies and video games. I mean, it's over for video games. You're gonna have to. People got over that. Even Nintendo did. Nintendo would try and like restrict that a lot. They were dumb, but video games, like, yeah. I mean, it's over. Really. I remember like when I was in 2014 when I was like I don't remember 12 or something, when I made Paper Mario Let's Plays, and I was like, damn, I got copyright claimed again, but I didn't really care because, like, you know, I wasn't really monetizing anything. I remember that. I remember that getting demonetized. I don't think it does anymore because Nintendo was like, oh, like I think it was like 2 years ago when they're like, finally we got rid of that stupid shit. We're not doing it anymore. Can I not hit the fuzzy with my tail, my my cape? I don't know. We'll never know. But yeah, God, see, this may be the flaw of the podcast, being distracted from the game. But anyway. Fair use. Someone, like, I'm sure eventually, like a couple years from now, maybe like 10 years from now, hopefully, someone's got to look into I don't know, the laws and that. But I don't know. I don't think that's not really not the important thing right now. If you're aware, I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't want to throw in my 2 cents about the current events at the moment. Just because that is, I don't know. I really don't know what to say about that, and I really don't think like my platform is like -2 people, so I'm not sure how it can help in that way. But I you know, if you want reassurance of how I feel, I mean, hopefully you would assume that I am not you know, racist or any of that shit, any of that terrible, like I mean, honestly, it's disgusting how it's gone on for that long. Anything like that, I'm referring to it vaguely. I should probably just like say it. But, you know, Black Lives Matter. That's all I gotta say, really. I mean, I'm sure, like, I don't know how long. Right now, like, at this point, since there's protests and stuff happening, I think, I mean, it's a blown out, like, thing at this point. Like, you can't be like, oh, yeah, why you bring politics on your gaming show? At this point, like, even even Bratz dolls have said something about this. So I think, you know, it makes sense to, you know, everyone to say what they need to say. I mean, then again, I mean, everyone's saying pretty much the same thing. Like, hey, no, don't do this, guys. This is stupid. But yeah, I don't really have. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to, get into that can of worms. I'd like to provide this. I mean, we don't want to distract, but I'd like to provide an escape. Even though, then again, it's a podcast. Like, how do you do that? It's like most podcasts discuss this sort of thing anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those Goombas, right? I don't get how this game just has different Goombas. Like, what? They couldn't just make the old ones. They had to make round Goombas. Jeez, they made a whole new Goombas. The Goombas. It's crazy, dog. Mario World made the round Goombas. The original Mario had what was it? Mushroom-shaped Goombas. It's crazy, dog. I don't know. They were just like, you know what? Yeah, we gotta change it. They still have the Koopa Troopas though, but they changed the Goomba. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Dinosaur Land. Maybe that's why. I didn't think about that. Huh? I didn't think about that one, huh? Wow, what a fool I am. Yeah, I underestimated how well I would do playing this game while mindlessly discussing. Well, not mindlessly discussing, but discussing and playing mindlessly. Like, cause I'm already at World 2. I'm already at the end of the second world, which is pretty crazy, bro. And it hasn't even been like half an hour yet, which is wowzer. I guess, I've played this game a ton. I don't think it's one of my favorite Mario. It's up there. It's a good one, but I don't think it's one of my favorites. I'm not sure. 3D Mario's are that for me, like Mario Galaxy and stuff. But this one, I played it a bit, and I don't think I've ever really beaten it. So I can't speak about how good the game is throughout, but I definitely think it's a classic. I don't know. I'm not that connected to it, I guess. But yeah. Go ahead, cancel me now. I said Mario World wasn't my favorite or something. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, we got 22 minutes. 22 minutes, huh? Hey, I think we're gonna do the break thing again, where I take a ginormous sip of water and then continue later, because that worked. That worked for me. Why not do it again? If it ain't broke, don't break it. Yep. That's how it goes. That is how it goes. But yeah. I guess we should talk about what games I'm playing. I might do that. Then again, how many games I want to play every week? It's gonna be like the same story every week if I talk about what games I play every week. But yeah, when it comes to games I'm playing, I'm playing Paper Mario once again. Playing another Mario game. Who would have thought? I never play those. And I also I just started very suddenly playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. A Sonic game. Wow, who would have thought I played Sonic? What? God, dude. But yeah, I've been playing that too, and I just loaded that up randomly. It was like 3 a.m. I was like, you know what? I want to play a game. I discovered this website called backloggery.com, and I have it's basically a way to keep track of all the games you own, in a way, and see what you need to beat and what you need not to, what you already beat, I guess. And I put in like 300 games, dog. It took like an hour and a half, because I'm just, I'm a madman. It's kind of satisfying to have all your games logged, but it's straight up, 320 or so games. I didn't get all my Wii U stuff either, I don't think. Or no, my Wii Virtual Console stuff, that's what I mean. I got the Wii U Virtual Console, I think. But, yeah, I put in, and apparently I haven't beaten 70% of my game library, which is dog. I don't know. That's crazy. I have to talk to my friend Levi, because I think he would totally just spend hours putting in on those games, because I did it, and I'm not even because I know Levi, and he's totally a sucker for organizing stuff. I'm talking about this person like him, Levi, right, guys? Huh, what a man, right? But yeah, my home slice Levi, he has a YouTube channel on Twitch. You can check it out. He just kind of plays games, and I vibe to that. But yeah, I was talking about backlottery.com. I was looking through that list and I just kind of picked a game and I was like, I haven't beaten Sonic 3 Knuckles yet, which is I think it's illegal in some countries. So I went and beat it, and I didn't beat it yet. I went to Carnival Night Zone last night and I was like, it's a good game, good game. Although I don't think I liked Marble, what's it called, Marble Garden Zone as much as I mean, I think I enjoyed the music. But then I played it and I was like, oh, God, this level kind of sucks because it's just like a lot of crap all over the screen. I guess. I don't know. I didn't have a fun time. I kept dying or just getting hit from spikes. Like there's like the hill where there's just like spikes poking out of it and there's in no particular pattern. I'm just like, why? Why would you do this? I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I just don't get it. But I don't know. That's the thing. Like, do Sonic games hold up? Because some of them are like Sonic 1, like, it was only good at, like, the first part, and then it got annoying, like, by the second level, where you had it's all about speed, but then you slow down, because of Marble Zone. Anything with marble in it must be bad level. Aren't I a funny man? But yeah, yeah, Sonic 3, it's a good game, though. I think it's probably one of the best Sonic games. I think maybe Sonic Mania objectively is the best one. But I don't know. There's a different charm to 3 and Knuckles. So, yeah. And then it was fucking after Sonic 3 Knuckles, did they go straight to 3D or something? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I've been playing that, and then Paper Mario. I've also been playing. Paper Mario is so yummy. Like I said, I was doing a Let's Play of it like in 2014. You know, maybe it was 15. I think it was 15. It's crazy. That was 5 years ago. But yeah, I was playing that 2015. Now I'm playing it again. I may or may not be making a video on all the Paper Mario games because I don't know. There's maybe a new one coming out. You know, it wouldn't be good timing. Talk about just being a shill for that YouTube attention. You know. But yeah. Yeah, I'm playing through all the Paper Mario games. I think that just naturally sort of happened because me and my friend were hyped for it. So we just like, okay, we're gonna play all of them because we got it. And I haven't even, I'd never played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door up until recently. I'd just beaten it. Very yummy game. I didn't realize how it's kind of similar to the original, although it adds like a whole nother feel to it, you know. And then they kept that feel in Super Paper Mario. Like Paper Mario is just like, you know, fun, I feel. But then Paper Mario: 1,000 Year Door, the one after, sort of just like it keeps all the gameplay stuff and a little bit of the vibe. But then like Paper Mario: 1,000 Year Door is just weird, bro. Like it doesn't. Oh God, I died. I was holding the key. You know that part, the key. I'm trying to get a secret exit. Anyway. But yeah, 1,000 Year Door, it's like a weird, it's weirder, you know? Like, it's not like weird as in the point where I'm like, oh God, this shit's weird. But it's just like, it takes a weirder look at Paper Mario, I guess. Like, the music is definitely like, you know, weird, I guess. And it's definitely, like, the writing is really good in 1,000 Year Door. And the original, the writing isn't that impressive. I mean, it's there, I guess, but I mean, that's not really the focus. It's interesting how like Mario RPGs have evolved, you know, because we've had like 2-3 different kinds, I guess. I don't know. You know, Paper Mario stemmed from Super Mario RPG, which was like similar to it, I guess, but it's still way different. But yeah, Paper Mario is really good game. It's just a fun game to play. I mean, compared to 1,000 Year Door, the writing isn't. I mean, it's just kind of there. But I don't think that's that huge of a problem. It's still a yummy game in my tummy. But yeah, Paper Mario. I just got to chapter. I just beat chapter 5 last night, and I'm heading to chapter 6. But yeah, I think I've played Super Paper Mario. I think I've about played all of them actually. At this point, I haven't beaten the newer ones that are bad, but yeah, I Super Paper Mario is like one of my favorite games for sure, because it's just I don't know, I kind of blew my mind, I guess, because that game is just like they really strive to do something like whack, like if like think of Undertale and how that game was just like changes like your definition of what a game could be. Super Paper Mario was kind of doing that a little bit, although maybe not as extreme, I guess. I don't know, like there's a whole chapter where like Mario, I guess I don't want to spoil it, but then again the game's like 10 years old or something. It's a pretty old game, kinda, I guess, at this point, because it came out on the Wii. But yeah, that game, there was a part, I'll talk about chapter 2 of that game, because that game and chapter 2 is just like, what the fuck, like, I mean, I guess I don't know, like, Super Paper Mario, like, Thousand Year Door, I feel like what was similar to Super Paper Mario in like that sense, where it's like, oh wow, I didn't expect that, because there's a whole chapter in Super Paper Mario, or God, are you confused yet? Thousand Year Door, where there's like a whole, like, you're in an arena at chapter 3, and you're just fighting enemies, and it's a nice change of pace, which is good. It's not just more of the same. Super Paper Mario just decided to just go bonkers by the time you got to chapter 2. Chapter 1 was safe and like, oh wow, okay, it's fine, I guess. And then you get to chapter 2 and you're like, what the hell? Like I swear, I was legitimately scarred. I was scarred by like one of the characters, I think her name's Mimi, and they legitimately, they like, it's like the weird thing. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's not just like the... Because sometimes, like, you're little and you get, like, frightened by certain things that aren't that scary in, like, the grand scheme of things. But, like, there's something about it. You're just like, oh God, that's my nightmares, you know? But, like, this thing in Super Paper Mario, I think this is scary in general. Like, what the... How the hell did they put this in a Mario game? That's my question. But, like, I mean, just play the game yourself, really. Because you'll be shocked. And then the game just, like, from there, just, like there's a whole, like, there's a dating sim part of that game. I kid you not. I mean, there's that meme that's circling around. It was like, I go on message boards and complain about games I've never played. That's where that comes from. Like, Super Paper Mario is like, it's a screenshot of that game. Or it makes fun of, the game literally makes fun of that, which is great. The writing is great in that one, too. But, oh my God. Super Paper Mario is like, just because of that, it's almost like, I mean, I think the game itself is just kind of like, I mean, it could be better, because I know there's some parts that are like, why the hell? This doesn't make it. God, what's happening here in Super Mario World? I honestly don't know. I'm kind of like lost. I'm about to run out of time. But yeah, Super Paper Mario is like, the gameplay wise, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Cause like they did drop the RPG element for some reason, but yeah, but they haven't really made a game like that since, and I think people are begging for that, begging for the weird shit, or just good writing and good characters, like Thousand Year Door did. But yeah, it's a good game. One of my favorite games, just because it was like the first game where I was just like, what, and then I like felt like kind of scared by it, but like a good kind of scare, not just like, it wasn't a horror game, it was just like something about it. And then you know, it's just a good game with a good story, stuff like that. Gee, I've been stuck on Vanilla Dome, what is this, Vanilla Dome 3 for like a long time. I'm a bit over my scheduled break time, but I'm gonna beat this level, and then we're gonna take a little breather for a little bit. But yeah, bro, Super Paper Mario needs a comeback, and I think, well, I was playing the original Paper Mario because of the Origami King was coming out. There's a new Paper Mario coming out like a month from now, actually, which, you know, it was announced a month ago, and now it's coming out a month from now, which is kind of insane. It's just this is where we've gotten. We live in a society, guys. So we're at this point. But yeah, Origami King, that's what it's called. Paper Mario and the Origami King? I don't remember. It's like Harry Potter or something. But that's coming out in July, and I mean, I think people are like, okay, we're gonna look at this with some like safe optimism, because there's some parts where you're like, okay, the characters don't look original. Like, there's a scene where it's like, oh, me? I'm Babam. Oh, hashtag relatable, guys. But like, I don't know. Like that his name isn't like Bombury or something. It's just his name is Babam. Like all the other Babams in Mario, you know? So that's people are not happy about that. But then like you look at the battle, people are watching like the short clip of the battle system like a billion gazillion times. It's like a ring battle system, which has never been done, because they keep trying to do weird shit with the battle system. But the battle system, oh, I died. The battle system is like a ring thing. You have to like rotate like certain parts of the ring. I don't know. You just look it up, you'll see it. And they're doing that, and the battle system looks good because they're not like doing some weird stuff with stickers, where like you can use a sticker, and then it's like they're like one-use attacks basically. Like, so you want to jump on someone, that jump is used, and you have to use another jump sticker. It was very bad. Sticker Star was a very bad game because the battle system was pointless, and there wasn't even leveling up in that game, so there was no point to battling. But hopefully they don't do that again. Hopefully, please. It's been a little bit since they did Color Splash, you know? Maybe they realized, like, okay, this is stupid. Well, who knows? But yeah. Yeah, it was, Origami King's coming out in a month, and yeah, people are like, they're kind of either mixed or like, okay, yeah, it looks fun. And I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get it when it comes out, and we're gonna see how good it is. See if it's a spicy meatball or a nicey spitball. That's a new one, a nice spitball. Okay, well, I found the alternative to spicy meatball just by kind of swapping the letters. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm at the Vanilla Dome Ghost House, and it's like, it's kind of confusing a little bit. I forgot I was gonna go on break. Well, I whatever. For you listeners, it doesn't mean anything, because I just disappear for 3 seconds, and I'm like, okay, I'm back. My voice may sound a little different because I am refreshed, but yeah. Yep-a-roni. Yeah, this ghost house is like, I remember being stumped. I actually was stumped on this before. I know what to do. I don't know why I was stumped on that. It's not even that complicated, but yeah. This ghost house is a sucker, because you can't just plow through it. All the ghost houses are, in general, they're just sort of, they trick you up because of those meddling ghosts. Where the heck is the P switch for which I need to open the door that will lead me to the exit of this scary establishment? I must find the PP switch so Mario's PP can get PP on. You know? That's what happens. That's it. That's the one. I still haven't found it yet. Well, crap. I might run out of time in this segment. It'll suck. Whatever. If I die, I'm gonna go on break. If I win, I'm gonna go on break. Regardless, the outcome is the same. Yup. Ain't that the truth? I don't get it. I don't get it. No, I don't get it. But yeah, my whole speaking thing has just gone to a screeching halt because I'm focusing on this level. But yeah. I think I got a comment. Give me like 3. I died, so I'll take a break, and then I'm gonna answer like a comment I got. I got like one. I mean, I got a couple comments on my last pod thing, but I'm not sure if which ones are legitimate, because there are like bots and stuff saying like, "Wanna be friends?" You know. So there's always that. But I'll answer like one of the comments I think seemed kind of genuine, because the numbers added up. I had 1 like on that video, and then I had 1 comment. So maybe I'll just read all the comments. Maybe, who knows? But anyway, I'm gonna go on break for a couple minutes, 5 minutes. I'll take a quick 5, and then I'll be right back with some more of this. All right, I've returned from the Shadow Realm. aka drinking water. I don't know why I call it the Shadow Realm, but here we are. We're back. I was just with comments. That's what I was gonna do. I forgot about that. I have the video up right here. I'm just honestly, I think I'm just gonna read all the comments I get. I think that's the way we do it. I mean, eventually it's gonna get to the point where like, oh god, I have 3 billion comments. But I think screw it. If you want to say something to me, you just say anything. Just share in the comments, and then your words will have consequences because you'll see your comment in the video, and I will respond to it. And you'll either feel bad about yourself or good about yourself, depending on what you said, you know. And anyway, Jesus, a little threatening there, but yeah, just say whatever you want, you know. It can be a compliment, it can be a hate comment, it can be a question. Questions. I want questions. I want to make this like a crowd-sourced sort of deal in a way, for most of it anyway, a good chunk of it, not all of it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe after every 30 minutes, we'll spend like another half of it talking about comments and stuff, or topics and questions and whatnot. But anyway, I'll read the first comment by Liam here before 100k subs. I find that a big breakfast helps make good videos. Let's be friends. Okay, so first of all, I got my alert system was triggered because you said let's be friends. And I'm a little terrified now. I think my channel is gonna get hacked shortly, although this was a week ago, so who knows. But anyway, I thank you for being here. I assuming you're a real person. There's a likelihood that you're not, and a severe, honest. I mean, it could be a real person, but I don't know. I looked at you. I did look into your channel just to see, like, cause like you know. Because like there's a ton of those bots, or just people that are pretending to be a bot, and people trying to, you know, I guess grow their YouTube empire by. I finally found that piece which I was looking for. Grow their YouTube empire by going to other channels and commenting the whole time. Crap, and did it wrong. But yeah, but thank you. Regardless, thank you for the comment, Liam, and we'll be friends. We'll be great friends. Please hack my channel. Anyway, so we had another set of comments from Squirt 5004. I think their first comment says, best podcast. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. I'm trying my best. What's your opinion on this? I don't know what this is. Also, why am I depressed as fuck? Okay. So, opinion on this. Okay. So, if we give me a sec. I'm not going to be playing the game for a minute. This. If you Google search the words this, what is the meaning of this? Well, this is used to identify a specific person or thing close at hand being indicated or experienced. So, for example, is this your bag? Or something like that. Or it also referring to a specific I can't talk. Referring to a specific thing or situation just mentioned. The company was transformed and Ward had played a vital role in bringing this about. It's this. It's referring to a thing. Okay. So what is this? What my opinion on this? I think this is an incredibly helpful word to referring to various things without having to say the thing again. Like for example, you're playing Mario, and then, oh man, I love Mario. I enjoy playing this. And I think it's helpful, you know? Because if we didn't have this, what would we do? We'd say, oh yeah, we were kind of repetitive in our speech, you know? You gotta give props to the English language for being smart, you know? Whoever came up with that, I don't even know. I don't... Who made the English language? Was it everybody? Like just the English people in general? Like, I don't know. Oh, God. But anyway, thank you for your comment. And also, why am I depressed as fuck? I really don't have answers to that, because I am not depressed myself, so I don't have any experiences. Although I hear a lot from people. I am so sorry. For anyone who's watching this gameplay intently, I am doing so bad at this one level. I remember I'm about to run out of time because I didn't pause the game. But, yeah, I apologize for that. This is terrible. It's garbage. I guess admitting your mistakes is the first step. But, yeah, being depressed, I guess, I mean, I get sad, you know? I'm a person. I get sad, and there's various amount of things in my life has made me sad, especially recently. So, I don't know. Sometimes you just, I don't know. I guess the simple answer is go seek out a professional, or oh, I ran out of time in the game. Go seek out a professional. Talk with family and friends. I suppose I really am not the right person to ask, but yeah, hopefully you you know, if you're depressed, hopefully you'll feel better. Because well, okay, I have one thing to say, and that's that you know, it's always gonna get better. Even when you're pooped and you're poopy sad, there's always something. You're inevitably, you know, there's definitely brighter moments ahead. There's gonna be more dark moments ahead, but there's inevitably gonna be brighter moments ahead. So look forward to those, you know, and say fuck it to the darker ones. I know that's hard if you're depressed, like diagnosed, you know. Obviously that's harder, but you know, that's how I deal with it, and if that helps, you know, I did something, you know. Anyway, also you said another comment. Also, I feel you saying someone struggling at this game is a low blow. That time you watch me stream and I rage so hard. Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember if I ever even watched your like. You have to show me your Twitch, or tell me your Twitch username, because I honestly don't remember that time at all. I honestly don't. I don't remember even watching a Sonic Mania stream. Although I don't know, maybe I did. Maybe who knows? I'm not sure what channel your Twitch channel is. So you can just, I don't know. You know, I guess you could say it in another comment, whatever. But yeah, if I did that, then apologies, I guess. Anyway, we have another comment. I believe that this is the last one by Song. It says, here before 30 subscribers. I guess that's what people are saying now. What is your biggest passion? Oh, and happy put a pillow on your fridge day. I want to Google that, and maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to stop the gameplay here. I have been stuck on this level for like 20 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, put your pillow on your fridge day. I like the question, the man who came up with that idea, man or woman. I don't even know. Who knows who came up with that? Probably some alien, really. And my biggest passion. Okay, this is finally a real question. I don't. They're all those are valid questions, I guess. All those comments, or just all the comments. They were kind of like. There was something I could respond to. I mean, anything you say, really, I can respond to it with something, you know. But yeah, my biggest passion. So here's the thing, right? It's kind of, I never realized for a while. I think recently I've fully realized that music is like a definite passion of mine. I owe a lot of that to being in band in high school, I guess, to having that sort of blown up. But I think I always like loved music. I think video game music has a huge part in that. I think I discussed this in my last podcast. I cannot. It's like this level requires too much IQ for me to do while I'm talking, so I cannot beat this. But yeah, music is like my huge passion. Regardless of what it is. I mean, if it's a genre I'm like not as well versed into, it's probably like rap, maybe classical, I guess. Although I mean. I can listen to classical and be like, okay, I see what they're doing there, but I don't know. Rap for sure is like one of my least versed. Maybe metal, although I don't know. I'll just tell you my most versed into genre, and that has to be jazz for sure. As of recently, like a couple years ago, I've been like, shit, what the hell is a Coltrane? Why is there Coltranes in music? But I think that's been a huge part. I mean, knowing jazz, you basically know music. I mean, at least like the I don't know, the theory part of it. You definitely know that. You're experiencing that. Finally, we beat this stupid level. God, I'm so sorry. But yeah, jazz, and then like, I don't know, it's stuff that's just well composed. Like, I mean, there's so much pop music too that's just well composed and slaps. You know, anything that slaps. That's honestly my philosophy. I don't care what genre it falls under. You know, even like that's why video game music it kind of like opened me up to whatever I think slaps. I really like well composed stuff with good melodies. You know. But yeah, yes, that music is definitely my passion. I mean, I thought before it was just gaming in general. Did I say video game music was my passion? Music is my passion, in general. music itself, definitely one of my passions. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I think I've repeated myself a bunch, but yeah, for sure. All right. So we finally got past the Vanilla Dome haunted house. What an accomplishment we made today. I think that's a successful podcast right there. But yeah, man, I think eventually my voice will not even experience any sort of weariness as I do this, simply because, I guess I'll get used to it. Yeah. Although I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling a little bit. My voice is a little tired, but I don't know. It's not terrible. It's not like I think. What I guess last time it was not as really as bad either. Not really as bad either, but I think it's better. It's better than last time. Although both times weren't even like that terrible, Yeah, but hopefully I can stick to this every week. Because it's an interesting thing to do. I feel like I'm just, I'm making something that it doesn't take a month to make. It feels kind of nice. I want to get back to making some like I gotta stream again because I don't know. I feel like I haven't been not because like I haven't been negatively not inspired. It's more of a thing where like I don't know what I want to do. Like I don't know. It's just something I want to spend my time doing, streaming. But I think now I've been a little bit inspired to stream just because of the fact that I have this 72% unbeaten backlog of video games I got to play through. I think that'd be a good thing to do, and I think people will be like, "Oh yeah, wow, he's doing a thing where he's playing all his backlog games. That's kind of cool." Well, though people will check that out because that's my struggle with Twitch because I'm like I don't know what to do on Twitch that will get people to watch, because I feel, I don't know. I feel like on YouTube, I already have that knocked down. Like, I know what I want to watch on YouTube. Therefore, I will make a thing that I would watch myself, and then therefore people would watch it also, because other people watch that stuff. If that makes sense. I feel like I've definitely hit a niche. I found something that I can be proud of and show to people and be like, hey, I made this, because there was a time with the YouTube poops, I guess, where I was just like, I can't show this to my mom and have them enjoy. Then again, I guess some videos I've made recently, like, I don't know. Then again, I feel like you can maybe watch that with an outsider perspective, maybe not like all the interest, but then again, Animal Crossing is a pretty widespread thing at this point. But yeah, I mean, I want to make videos that like everybody can enjoy, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna talk about like too general things. I'm not gonna talk about cereal, but I want to talk about like definitely like more pop culture stuff and why it's good. I just think I've noticed I keep making stuff about like why stuff is good. Like games I've played that I think are yummy in my tummy, So yeah, I mean, and also just like stuff I wanted to like talk about, like YouTube poops. I made that one video, and there was a Christmas themed video that I don't think I ever want to watch again, just because it took me like 5 minutes to make, because I rushed it a little bit. Don't tell anybody, shush. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to be more general. I don't want to. I mean, I don't know. There's always room for like video game stuff that's a little more on the obscure side, but like that would be probably more like to show what people that this game is good, you should play it. I don't know. I'm thinking of more of a more general audience, but not that general. Like I don't know, man. I'm figuring it out. It's part of content creation. You gotta find you grow and change all the time. You're not gonna stay static with all your content creating. But yeah, we're about the end of the podcast. I mean, I guess I'll repeat Lemmy's Castle, and then we'll call it for the cast. This one's a tough one. This one's Magic Koopas and crap that break the floor, and you're like, oh god. And see, I get killed with some bull crap there. But yeah, like I said, Back to the Future video on that coming out Monday, not Sunday. Hopefully it comes on Monday. I procrastinated a lot on that one. I expected, because for Animal Crossing, for that video I did, I kind of edited I did a huge chunk of editing in just 2 days. I didn't do anything for like the week before that, but I managed to really just pick up the pace because it was crunch time, and I thought I could just do that for a whole entire video, and it didn't work. I only finished about half of it, I think, editing wise, and I cut a lot of the script. Although I don't know, because behind the scenes look, I was originally gonna have like a huge like not skit. I guess that's a word for it, skit, but it's more like some stupid storyline, just kind of just like a parody of Back to the Future, I guess. But then I looked at it and I was like, why am I doing this? You know, like where's the funny? You forgot the funny. But yeah, I looked at that and I was just like, I can go without this, and I just went without like the whole skit. And I rushed the video, but at the same time I'm not, because I'm still taking time to edit everything, because it's a huge, like, this video is gonna be like 30 minutes, I feel, because just I'm tackling the whole movie, and there's things I want to say the whole movie. It's a lot of it. I mean, like I said, it's that JonTron style, and I don't know. I feel like people will be like, "What the JonTron clone?" But then again, I don't know. I feel like he hasn't done a movie in forever. He doesn't do movies like that. And C, what was I gonna say? There's me. I'm not JonTron. I'm a different person. So I don't make the same kind of jokes. I'm not like the angry video game nerd and irate gamer, where they're like irate gamers like trying to copy him. It just occurred to me like how much. I mean, angry video game nerd. He people gotta give him more props. I mean, he literally like started all those. I mean, if you make scripted gaming videos, that's like you owe it all to him. He kind of started all that, for sure. I mean, it's definitely different now. Like, I'd say it's not as crazy. Like, people don't. I don't know. I mean, scripted gaming videos have gone to a point where, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think here. Let me think for a second. Like, there's the wacky gaming video. Like, AVGN did a lot of like stuff for like. I don't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head what crazy shit happens in Angry Video Game Nerd. But I feel like people toned down a little bit and started just making like scripted videos in general. Like they just kind of like, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of it recently. I've only watched like Scott the Woz, I guess, and I'd say that's like that's pretty toned down. Although I feel like for me, I'm always a huge sucker for like, making my videos comedic. Yeah, when I mean comedic, I mean like legit, like funny. So I strive for that. It's like one of my main things, because I videos that are straight to the point. I'm like, okay, it's like that. It's really a good watch, But I feel like the funny is I adds a lot to me, and once again it adds to that accessibility, because people can watch it and be like, wow, what a funny lad, I guess that's my goal with content creation, is to be broad, and then while being broad at the same time, I can show people cool stuff, like I can introduce people to video games, I guess. If they're, I mean, you're probably gonna be into some sort of nerd stuff, pop culture stuff, if you're watching at all, I think. But yeah, I thought I would beat this castle level like really quickly, or at least quick enough so that I could, stall out a little bit, But this castle is kind of hard. I mean, I died at the boss, and I have to restart the whole thing. This game is brutal. Yeah. That's my goal with content. That's what I'm thinking. It's almost like I am answering comments, but then I'm coming up with the questions myself. I mean, honestly. But this definitely, I hope people, I mean, I really didn't expect any sort of comments already this early, I guess. Well, I don't know. Maybe podcasts just have this, I don't know, this attraction to it where people can just search one and they find it. And, you know, I don't know. Who knows? YouTube is weird, dog. YouTube, it's got its problems. And it's weird. I don't know. I find it, I guess, when it comes to, I'm making, okay, let me think. Once again, here I am talking about content creation. I think, I don't know. I focus on making quality stuff. I hope that's evident with, you know, the guy creates videos. If you've seen him, I keep referring to him as if you've just seen him. I'm not sure if you have, if you're watching this, but hopefully you will. And I try my best, and hopefully that's shined through. I just want to make spicy content. I don't want to like, because like, I mean, if here's my philosophy. Here's what I think. It's how I view it. There's definitely if you're making something that's like good, that's legitimately good, and you do it consistently, there's almost like no reason why that thing you're doing won't get traction. That's the way I view it. I feel like eventually you'll get noticed by someone who maybe has a following, or maybe someone who just in general gets traction and slowly grows. I feel like inevitably, like let's say you're making like making music, and it's really good music, and you worked hard on it. You know, I think eventually it may take. I don't know. It really varies on how long it takes. But yeah. Okay, we're not beating this. We're not beating this castle. It's taking too long of a time, and I have to. We have to start right. We're at the start of the castle. Okay. Well, that was Super Mario World. You saw the end of that castle, right? I mean, you get the idea. Not that you're focused on the gameplay that much, but yeah, Super Mario World, great game. But yeah, that was the podcast. But yeah, as I was saying, I'll finish this thought up and then we'll wrap it up. Really, God, what was I even saying? This happens too often. If you're making something good, yeah, I'll sum it up. If you're making something good and do it consistently, then you're gonna get, you're gonna inevitably get traction. You're gonna get traction. It's gonna grow. I think that's what I view it as. Now, I think there's something, I don't know, because like you can definitely, because like there's varying ranges of quality. I think like if you're making shit videos that no one wants to watch, there's shit as in like no one wants to watch this. There's like not shit, but like not like engaging, I guess. I don't know. Like there's I think, God, it's hard to say, because like like there's Let's Plays that people do where there's not like, I don't know, man, because like Let's Play commentaries definitely have their place, but I think it's a smaller community. I don't think they're as like huge as they were. Like I'm thinking like Sugar Conroy. There's a following for him, and people like that. So I think, like, but I don't think, I don't know. That's quality though. All those are. But I guess, well, he would stand out because like he does a lot more research and stuff. But if you're just like sitting in front of the screen and commentating a game, and the commentary is just like shit, then like, okay, I'm not really engaged, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going with this thought anymore, but just make good shit. And, you know, and if your shit's bad, then you eventually, you gotta post it so you know you made it and you're growing. You know. That's you know, and you'll get better at it. I mean, even if just honestly, fucking just do it. I mean, I agree. If you make good shit, it's gonna eventually get traction, really. And the only way you can get to making good shit is that you keep making shit. There you go. That's the complete quote. Put that on my tombstone, right there, right there. That's it. That's the one. We actually might beat the level now. Now that I went on that tangent and felt the need to finish it. Although I have to focus. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching this podcast. Food cat, whatever the fuck. Game and Chill Cast. Game and Chill. That's what it's called. Game and Chill Cast. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself in this vibe chamber. Hopefully you can, relate to some of these topics I talked to myself about for an hour. And you can, make sure you leave comments too, and I can respond to them. Say whatever you want, dog. Just let it out. Let it out. I'll just say it. Although, I mean, there's some limits, like common sense, I guess. But say what. Just draw me some questions. Draw me some good questions. That's what I'm looking for the most. But say whatever you want, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening, and I'll catch you next week with another one of these game chill. Yay! Ho ho!